Okay, guys. So I just went through a somewhat stomach turning, slightly heartbreaking situation. A seller called us about they're selling their house. And basically, what had been happening is he had a wife or a girlfriend, and they were making payments supposedly to a house that they were going to move into. And the story that he gave me was that they were making payments to pay out back taxes to an attorney who was then paying the government. And once it was completely paid off, they would be able to move into this house. And they needed about $10,000 more to catch this house up and then they can move in. And so he called us up and we went out, checked out his house. And so what we were going to do is pay off his mortgage, make sure he walks away with $10,000. And that's about what the house was worth. It was maybe a little bit more than we were comfortable paying, but that's what he said he needed. And we made the numbers work. However, we've done over 1,000 transactions, both working with buyers and sellers on the transactional realtor side. I'm a mortgage lender, done a lot of mortgage loans, and then all the houses we flip. Cumulatively, it's been over 1,000 transactions between my partner and myself. And we've never heard of any transaction like that. And we made that known to him kind of day one. And so we go to draft the offer and we work everything out. You would get the 10 grand, you would get post occupancy for a month. But I still just didn't feel right. I told him, I said, hey, man, I need to know more about this situation. I need to know who the attorney is that you're making these payments to, what the address is, what the whole story is. And it turns out his girlfriend or his wife was just someone he knew from the internet. And he was being completely scammed for over a year and a half. And the reason why he was looking to sell this house is because he was in pre-foreclosure. The reason why he was in pre-foreclosure was because he stopped paying his mortgage despite having a job so he could send money to these people so one day he could take over this beautiful house out in Burlington. And so we kind of got to the bottom of it. He gave me the address. I called the owners of the home. They confirmed everything was BS. Called the realtor that sold them the house back in late 2025, and they never heard of the people I was working with, the seller I was working with. So this poor guy, he's coughed up probably over maybe $10,000. Luckily, his interest rate was low, so not tons of interest. I mean, shoot, I don't know how much he gave those people, but it's probably over 10, maybe even $20,000 he's given them over the course of the past year and a half. And he just found out his wife, his significant other from the internet, is fake and is a scammer and has been scamming him. And the attorney he's been working with is fake. That's one major red flag that he told me. The attorney only communicates through Telegram. Never heard of that shit before. It's heartbreaking. It made me a little sick to my stomach when I started connecting all the pieces, but just wanted to let you guys know that's some of the crap we see and just be careful out there. Scamming is a probably $100 billion industry every year. And so it's a very real thing. Scams can be very elaborate and, it's social engineering, like all the stuff that they do to make it seem real can confuse even smart people. Um, so just be aware and watch out for your family members, especially if they're elderly or if they're a little bit handicapped or anything. Please watch out. Please be careful. Please be aware of this and don't let it happen to you. So that's all for today. Hope you have a great day and we'll talk to you later.
Contact us today and let's begin your hassle-free home selling journey together. Thank you. Quack, quack.